Hello, hello, my beauties and bees. Who is ready to get weird with it? We got a really weird one for you today because we're talking about ghost hunting. Now, no, we're not talking about ghosts because ghosts would belong in Cryptic Corner, but we're talking about the idea that orbs caught on video are somehow the spirits of the dead. Now, this was a big thing in the ghost hunting community back when I was a ghost hunter in the late 90s and early 2000s, right? Orbs were the thing because honestly it's because the cameras, the upgrade that we had in camera technology at the time. But we'll get into that. But yes, we're talking about freaking orbs today. Freaking orbs. Yeah, I'm glad you guys enjoy the sleeve stack stomp. It's just the right length for my intermission, so I kept it. That one and the Ninth Circle video are music videos that somebody else put together with just instrumental stuff, but they're just the perfect length for me to have my intermissions, where I can run to the bathroom and refresh my coffee. This was today's last cup of coffee. Yeah, have you liked the stream? What's up with that? I'm not seeing enough likes on the stream to go on. No, y'all are doing great. Doing great. And we've kept a pretty good viewership the whole time, too. So that's wonderful. Now, orbs. Native atheist, you're giving away the game too early. We got a whole segment to go through before we get there. But orbs were the thing, the topic of the town at that time. Orbs had been around for a long time, but they would just been mostly captured in still photographs before that because the camera technology wouldn't capture them, at least not as clearly as they do now. But today, with high definition, well, I'll tell you what, there's orbs everywhere. Everywhere you look, you'll see orbs. Orbs here, orbs there, orbs everywhere. But don't take my word for it. I put together a whole playlist. A whole playlist of orbs for us to enjoy. Yeah, let's see what we got here. This is a 4-minute video, but the orb doesn't come in until much later in the video. Yeah, like almost 2 minutes in. They could have trimmed this down, but they didn't. This is from, no, there it is. This is from January 26th, so just last month. There's an orb. Look at it moving back and forth. Definitely an orb. It's round. It's floating. Very orb-like. Eyeballs are orbs. Well, I mean, that's not untrue. But yeah, there's our orb. This is our first orb. Roy Orbison is, well, yeah, we'll name that one Roy Orbison. It's perfect. Great name. The orbs are in the room with me right now. Oh. Well. Let's see. This channel has a whole bunch. This next channel that's coming up, the Portal of Orbs Thrill Seeker thing. They have really loud music on their videos, though, so I'm going to turn them down. But 12 hours of orbs. Look at all these orbs. Look at it. That couldn't possibly be moisture escaping as the night progresses from the soil. Could it? Could that be what it is? You think they're coronavirus? Maybe it's coronavirus. You think they're spiders? I work in QA in my very dusty factory. Part of my job was taking pictures of the parts. You mean taking pictures of the orbs? Could be bugs. Yeah, it definitely could be bugs. I think a lot of orbs are bugs or spiders or spider webs. We'll even talk about that in more detail here. You see he has a pet there. Another common factor in houses with a lot of orbs is they have pets with fluff and dander. Snow blowing in the wind. Yeah, snow might look like that. Remember when we talked about the fog a couple weeks ago, about the mysterious spooky fog that was didn't look normal on camera? And that's the same phenomena, right? That's the same type of camera effect happening. That's that people just aren't used. They aren't used to being able to see these things in high definition because we've had cameras for years, but they didn't pick up microscopic dust motes as efficiently as these modern cameras do, especially high definition cameras, water droplets, bugs, things like that. That was definitely a bug right there, though. I saw it buzz on the screen. But homie really thinks he's on to something here. Look at all those orbs. Alright. Let's see what you got here. Sarah Louise. Oh, there's the orb. Just loop. This is from the start of this month. A lot of these, like I said, these are people post these daily. Videos of orbs. Daily you'll see videos come in saying, hey, this is a ghost orb. And it's just something like that. Now the outside ones are even less compelling. But I remember getting videos and stuff when we were, out ghost hunting, or getting not videos so much as stills, but I remember getting orbs out in the country and being like, ooh, these are at a cemetery, and it's like, yeah, because we just pulled up on this dusty road with our vehicle tires kicking up dust. Yeah, most orbs are 100% dust particles. Spirit orbs unleashed. Oh, change the furnace filter. It catches a lot of orbs. That's true. That looks like it's snowing. Some of these do look like weather too. Yeah, you're right there. Especially something like that definitely looks like fog. Yeah. And this is that same cabin with the portals and orb thrill seeker guy. Picking up dust motes, it looks like. A deer in night mode on my security camera looks like a glowing dog man. That's awesome. But I mean, this is like 100% what we're going to be seeing throughout this whole thing. So thrilling as it is watching dust float around in the air. That's what people promote as ghost orbs. To me, it's clear that these are dust motes or water droplets, whichever, catching light and refracting it. It's clear as day to me, but what is it like when people say these are ghosts? What do they think the ghosts are just doing? Just like floating around in your cabin? Just yeah. I'm like, what do you think is happening here? Are they having a ghost party while you're sleeping? Who are these ghosts? Where do they come from? Like, that's a lot of spirits that you're claiming to be dancing around you while you're laying on your couch. What are they after, and why are they moving in unison, like they're being moved by air currents and air drafts? What is causing this to the in the ghost believing worldview? Why are they moving like this? And why they move in unison too, as if with an air draft? Do ghosts get blown around? I mean, I'm just trying to understand. I was fishing on Lake Tanicomo and noticed that the mayflies were mating and the air was swarming with them. So I took a pic on my digital camera and the photo was full of rods when I looked at it. Yeah, rods and orbs. Rods are basically just orbs in motion that are faster than regular orbs because they're insects flying. Sometimes they're birds flying too, but usually they're insects flying. It's from February. This is from just a couple weeks ago. Yeah, so the portal of Orbs Thrill Seeker guy. Hi, I'm Bree with Hive Sci. I do a show called Weird With It. We would like to discuss your orbs with you if you have time, and what your theories are on why you're seeing orbs. You notice how the orbs stir up when you fluff your blanket and pillow? Funny that. Do you think maybe that's connected? Ghosts live in dust motes and tiny insects. Yeah, they could be haunted dust motes, I guess. Haunted flies, haunted mayflies. I have the pic somewhere, maybe on Photo Bucket. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you just reminded me of something. I was gonna check and see if my if any of my old orb pictures are on Photo Bucket. Because they could be. Oh, my account's locked though. Ah. Well, you suck. Oh well. I have some ghost hunting pictures on Photo Bucket. Maybe I'll see if I can't recover them or whatever at some point in time, but apparently right now is not going to be that time. This guy may want to look into weather stripping and sealing the place a bit better. Yeah, because the drafts keep changing. Definitely agree. He angered the orbs by rolling over. Yeah, orbs don't tolerate you being tossy-turny. Notice how when he's laying still, and the dog's not moving, orbs are barely there at all, right? Funny that. And once he starts stirring, it seems like it might be windy outside, and every time that wind kicks up, this happens. I'm not sure though. Oh, that's a thought. Since most dust in your house is dead skin cells, they kind of are ghost orbs. I was on Dogman Encounters, I think, episode 54. Interesting. I'll have to go back and watch that. Am I the only one who's noticed he's living in a shed? He says this is his cabin. Like he built this cabin. So, I mean, it might be a bit rustic and small, but I think that, yeah, it's like something he's built. He could turn off his oscillating fan too. Looks like he's sleeping in a shed. Yeah, since most dust particles in your house are dead skin cells, there kind of are. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Like, has he thought of like doing some experimentation with them, or does he just want us to sit around and watch them float? Because I mean, not that there's anything wrong with just doing this if he's getting views for it, whatever, but this one's quick. Comes up out of the floor. Ooh. That's ghostly. This place is haunted.
This one looks like Casper to me. Just see it.
Hold on. Go back to this one.
This one looks like Casper.
So there's an orb. Barely. You can see it right there.
To me. Just see it.
Maybe that's not the orb. These are really super short. This little batch right here.
This one looks like Casper to me.
So that's not the orb. Going past it.
This one looks like Casper.
Because it's only like 4 seconds long, but it's right here and it goes this way. I mean, I don't think it's anything, but this is the one that comes up out of the floor. And then
This one looks
Right
like
there.
Casper to me.
right there, it goes whoosh. But
Just see it.
there's one. And Horb. And Horb. And Horb. Is that it? Okay. Now this one's a little bit longer, but this one says there's EVP with it too, so I'm going to turn it up so we can see if we can hear what's going on. Here's some wind. Where is this? I guess that's the EVP right there. Sounds like what it sounds like is a radio that's going through the automatic stations looking for a signal. You know how they go, like there's some radios you hit that button and it'll go like through every station till it finds one that has a signal. Sounds like that's what I'm hearing. Yeah, the camera work's not the best. This is like, so when I was a kid, my grandpa got a camcorder. This dude, we're talking like early 90s, maybe late 80s. I think it was early 90s though. And when he first got it, this is how his recordings were, because they were shaky and wobbly and spun. It really does sound like a walkie-talkie or something on him though. I'm ready for the orbs. Show me them freaking orbs. This is from Valentine's Day too. This wasn't even that long ago. Show us your orbs, Chris Bowen. We tagged Mr. Beast in this. And Post Malone too. And Kid Rock and Motley Crue.
Anybody home?
Sounds like some birds are home.
I just felt a little nervous feeling.
Where's the orbs though, homie G? Put orbs, hashtag orbs on here, so I better see some orbs. Especially if I'm putting up with this shaky cam. Yeah, what does Kid Rock have to do with this? I get like the ghost hunting channels, like Tri-County Ghost Hunters and Ghost Hunter World, Ghost Hunter Hindi, Ghost Hunter, and all that. I don't get Kid Rock and Motley Crue. I kind of get Mr. Beast. Because, you know, Mr. Beast is a YouTuber, so at least there's that. Where are the orbs? Do you have a timestamp? You got a timestamp for them orbs? Or are you talking about the water spots on your lens? Because I see some of those too, right there. Oh my god, the shaky cam. Ugh. Yeah, I see water spots on your lenses. And what are these mechs up there? Those, I guess those are cannons. Not mechs. It'd be cooler if they were mechs. Alright, Shaky Cam Pete, let's I guess it'll be Shaky Cam Chris. Your name was Chris, right? Yeah, Shaky Cam Chris. Let's mellow out a little bit. Sorry if this is making anybody out there seasick. Oh, say he's just doing the old SEO trick where you link the trending hashtags, maybe. I think Mr. Beast would always be a good idea to link, because I think he's still the biggest YouTuber. You can show us some orbs? I'm turning this down a little bit, and this is the most we're going to get out of the audio. Maybe because Kid Rock left a show pissed off recently because no one was clapping. He left a show with Boebert too, with Lauren Boebert, the Colorado politician. Like, I think he banged Bobo. I don't know. That's the rumor. But again, it's just a rumor. Maybe he did. Maybe they had a three-way with Ghost Orbs. Morning, Theo. My Orbs from Haunted Bar in Nashville. Sweet. We're going to pop that up real quick, because that sounds lit. All right. So this is Reverb Twing's Haunted Orbs. Let's go. From you said a bar in Nashville. Aliens and Orbs. And this is like from a basement, you said? Haunted bar. I know there's a few haunted bars in Nashville too. Do you, is this one you recommend? Obviously, I'm a skeptic when it comes to this stuff, but to me, it's still exciting and interesting to talk about. Even Orbs, which is why I'm doing this video on Orbs. Thank you for sharing your personal orb video, though, Reverb. Really appreciate it. Ew, Jenk Yuger, get off my screen. Hopefully, is there some orbs going to come floating through, or what's up? The sun changes the color. You can see clouds on the table there. I don't know if that's what's picking up as far as motion goes. Yeah, let's move to the next one. All right, this is another long one that probably only has a few seconds of actual orb activity on it. And you see something like this where it's trying to resolve like the background and stuff. You think people would pick up on that and be like, okay, so this is the camera being glitchy. This is the camera trying to resolve the lighting and the depth and everything. It's going, adjusting everything. And, you get that bokeh effect when things are, no matter how adjusted your lenses are, you're at some distance, you're always going to have that bokeh effect. I think I'm saying that right. Ember, am I saying that right? Bokeh? Or is it bouquet? Like bouquet of flowers? Regardless, it's where it turns a point of light into a sphere to a glowing sphere. And it'll turn dust refracting light into a glowing sphere too. So when we look at orbs and orb footage, that's mostly what we're seeing is dust motes refracting light, and then a camera with a more sensitive zoom features built in, usually auto zoom features built in, trying to resolve a dust mote or a water droplet or a little buggy flying by. That's what it is the light hitting on that and the camera trying to resolve that change in the lighting in those pixels, and it makes a little circle. What do we got next? This next one's super short too. Ghost orb caught on camera. I think this one's about spent. Yeah. That one might be a bug. I think I'm almost certain that's a moth flying across there. Flying down and flying up. Almost definitely a moth on that one. And I'd say these are bugs too. They might not be though, because it's kind of cold. It might be snow or frozen water particles. This is from 2022 though. I don't know how it got on this list. I guess it doesn't matter when it was taken, as when it was uploaded is what I built this list based on. So sorry if some of them don't match the 2025 vibe that I was going for. We're only a couple months into 2025 too, so If you put spooky music around bugs flying around your bedroom, it's spooky. 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 That says it's an angel. We can't escape angels today, can we? I used the hard G, even though the person who invented it says it like peanut butter. Oh, you're talking about GIF and GIF? GIF, obviously, it starts with a G. Bouquet of flowers. So it's bouquet. Bouquet or bokeh. I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of a GIF situation. But I mean, that's what causes the orb
guys,
phenomena.
Ghost orbs in
Here's a
Phantom
perfect one
Investigation.
to explain it.
Investigation IRL.
This is
guys, we just saw ghost orbs in
bokeh on.
Phantom Investigation.
This is bokeh on stars. Perfect example. And the people will sit there and mess with the zoom too, but
IRL. Look at that. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. See, I like this one a lot better. I think this one might be water droplets. Maybe. The way it's moving makes me think it's water droplets. I mean, it could still be dust, just with less less motion. All right, ghost orb. Let's do it. Here's one. Boop. And zoom in on it, and you're gonna find a face or something. Maybe there's eyes and a nose and a mouth. Yeah. So they usually do when they zoom in on ghost orb pictures. Like, oh, you see a face in there? Like they're like floating crystal balls. What the hell? See, that didn't mark any of the spots that I was looking at. Look at that. Like, I didn't see any of that swirliness I saw. But this is pareidolia for you. You see, seeing faces. Oh, we got another one. Or is it the same one? Just at a different distance. Yeah, it's the same one. This is from Derek Dieter. Derek Dieter. Is that Squidward, right? It did kind of look like Squidward. How the heaven was I not subscribed to this divine channel? Better make sure you click the button too, just in case. Thank you, Archangel Gabriel. Got a new subscriber, Archangel Gabriel. Welcome to the Hive. I hope you enjoy your time here. We debunk a lot of nonsense. So today, for Weird With It, we're focusing on ghost and spirit orbs. So behold. Derek Jeter, really?
If you have something you'd like to share, we're here to listen to.
Oh, what's that? Make it stop. Jesus. Oh, there's people standing in there with it. Look at that. There's a woman standing there. I didn't even realize that was a person. I thought it was like something hanging there. But watch these spirits playfully move around me. Watch this dust float around me. All right, the next one I think is just the guy,
and it floats around
describing
here for a little bit, and it goes into my arm and then out the other side. And you'll see me react. It's like, oh my gosh, what's going on with my arm? You know, suddenly I'm itchy for no reason. And on the playback, we see it.
That's what it is, though. Basically, yeah, Gina with zooming in on pixels and being like, look at the face in there.
It's, oh my gosh, we have orbs. That's crazy. And we don't get, that's just new for me at that point.
You're like, these are orbs that I don't believe in.
Well, that's not dust and it's not a bug. So
I'd like to see the dust that's not a bug, or the orb that's not dust or not a bug, if you show it to me.
Dust doesn't go through people that normally, and the way this thing was manipulating it was
And
kind
for
of,
you to feel it and react to it, that's really cool.
exactly.
Um,
Exactly.
really
It was
cool.
bizarre.
Citations.
So, we
Do
we
they
did
have this on the
playback
page,
there
maybe?
in the room because we finished our session. I was like, let's see if we got anything. Like,
Let's see. Do they have?
Welcome to.
So here's the video. Let's see.
Padres National Forest.
was tall, thin. I was like 3, maybe 4.
That might be the name of this episode.
As I'm sitting there and I react physically to what I think are just little itchy sensations. But you watch this orb pass out of my stomach, and it floats around here for a little bit, and it goes into my arm, and then out the other side.
You gonna show it?
And you'll see me react. It's like, oh my gosh, what's going on with my arm? You know, it's suddenly I'm itchy for no reason. And on the playback, we see it. Tripod, and we stay in the kitchen a while. Nothing really
Where
happens.
is
We
the
put
video?
dog
Where
dish
is the
back.
footage?
Nothing really happens in the kitchen. And then we move our investigation into the daughter's room that she has abandoned. And we're in there. And I mean, this thing is empty. No bed, nothing. It's all in the garage now. So,
Where? Where's the actual footage? Maybe it's in the short. 'Cause there's him talking about it. I don't know. I guess there's no footage of it. We just have to take his word for it that he got touched by an angel. Sure.
I fast forward and I see the little bug or orb or whatever it is fly through me. And I
All right. Red orb. I didn't see anything red. Curtain's red. Oh, because it's refracting light that's coming through that curtain. You see it right there towards the end. So either they'll leave them way too long or cut them way too short. But yeah, you can see other motes floating around in here too. Alright, angel orbs. You can tell they're angel orbs because they have little wings, like, you know, insects might. So what do y'all think? Are these ghost orbs? Are these angel orbs? That one literally had fluttery little wings. These are insects. Is there a light somewhere that there's moths flying around nearby? Alright, come on now. Why does this seem so much longer than 29 seconds and the other one seems so short?
Desk. What was that? Desk. What was that?
Oh, she saw an orb.
Desk. What was that?
It's dust.
Okay, I see you. I see your power.
Okay. You see my power?
Where are you?
I'm right here in the hive.
Make a noise. Oh! Shh, be quiet. I'm communing.
She's communing with the ghost.
Hi. Do you want to talk to us? Make a noise. Turn something on. You just turned. Oh my God! I see your arm. I see you.
What are you seeing?
Do you see it?
Oh,
you
you
see
talking
what
about
I see?
the dust motes floating by here too?
I see it. Just get out of my way. It's all right.
Zooming around.
I acknowledge you.
I see it.
I acknowledge you, and you are loved. I don't know who you are, but I love you.
I love
are
you.
Acknowledged. Okay.
other innovations.
Okay.
You love your Dutch bunnies.
Revealing more
Turn that computer on again right now. Now. Turn it on. You already did it.
So I don't take orders
me.
from you.
samples are
Show me you are here.
with advanced technology.
Show yourself.
John Niven's bone
It's okay.
15
Show yourself.
have been tested
I am a friend. Don't be afraid. I see your orb. Thank you.
taken 22 years before.
You saw it? It was a
Thank you.
blue ghost.
Are made to know.
In case I have to go
Come back,
and say goodnight, I will.
Andrea
Okay?
family
Don't bother my family. You can always talk to me.
every revelation.
I can't be afraid. I know it's me. I know it's me you're attracted to. But don't bug them. It's fine.
Families have told them
Well, this color's pretty dark. I think for a flat, yeah. Yeah, the paint color there that Fox was talking about. It's true. I'm particles because particles is a fun word, and I'm the word somehow. Particles, particles, particles. I think Wild Bill Wigglestick said something about particles at one point. Somebody gifted her a watch. Now she always has company in the form of a light reflection.
Okay, it's me again.
There's orbs. There's orbs right next to you.
It's okay. I'm not afraid. I just want my friend to know I am a friend and I come in peace. But prove yourself and make a noise. I want to hear a noise.
Well, hello, mommy.
I want to hear a knock on the wall or on the ceiling or something. Knock.
It's right next to you, Mom. There's orbs.
Okay.
Mom's all
I see orbs.
dusty.
I see him.
Holy shit, there's a lot right next to you, Mom. There's a
It's
lot.
okay. I'm used to it.
There's
But I
so
want to
much.
hear a knock on the wall or open something. Close the door.
Mess with the computer.
Turn off the computer.
You can't. You have to do
Oh, they pause
something
it
with
so we
it
can.
to do that. Well, I see orbs.
We'll get the orbs. At least that.
Are orbs?
Orbs.
Do
Birthday.
orbs have birthdays? Do they? Are orbs? Do orbs have birthdays? Do they? Are orbs? Do orbs have birthdays?
Do orbs have birthdays? I guess it's supposed to be
Do they?
EVP saying yes. I don't know. This one we watched for an entire almost 14 minutes, 13 minutes and 47 seconds. We watched this. These strange blue orbs here at the center, just kind of hanging out here in a row, like they're actually glue droplets on a spider web hanging across there that are reflecting light. So a full 14 minutes of this. Oh, and it jumps around to where it reflects at. Don't freak out, I'll get the spice water. Yeah, how can an orb have a birthday if they were never born? Maybe he's looking for an excuse to buy cake. There's always good reasons to buy cake. So, I'm almost 100% sure that what we're looking at here is, yeah, and the lens flare, but it's flaring off a spider web. That there's a spider web that runs across here at some distance, probably just a few inches even. You can see other parts of it down here. And the spiders, they'll put like little glue drops on their web, and those glue drops reflect light. And that's what we're seeing here is the lens flaring, or light refraction off of that, causing a bokeh effect, which is what orbs are. It's just what orbs are. I mean, bottom line, right? they're even better when they catch something. I'm going to have to start saving my security camera footage and posting it. Yeah, apparently they do. People do all right. This channel has like 12,000 subscribers. And this is the quality of their content. They're just like saying, yeah, this is ghost orbs. Like if I was putting the stuff out and covering the stuff that I cover in a positive light, I have no doubt that my channel would be like huge, right? Like if I affirmed everything that we covered on here, if I said, yes, these are ghost orbs, yes, these were butterfly people, yes, that was Bigfoot and Dogman and all this, if I said, yeah, these are all supernatural or paranormal occurrences, people love that, you know, having it presented that way. People aren't as thrilled about seeing their claims like this debunked, you know, like when I look at this and say, yeah, you know, it's just spider web going across there. It can certainly be discouraging. People want to believe in something. They want to have a confirmation of life beyond death, right? Something beyond this existence. And whether that is inferring that a spider web in front of your camera is ghost orbs, or that your traumatic head injury that caused you to see butterfly people in the sky was actually angels. It's that kind of mentality. People, your brain as a human, you want to believe in something beyond where we're existing now. You want to. We all do. But we have to look at the evidence. We have to scrutinize the evidence, and we have to be honest about what we're experiencing, what we're seeing, what we're witnessing, our senses, and what they're picking up, right? This is obvious to me. I think it's obvious to most of you that we're not looking at spirit orbs, right? Not even a question. But to someone who wants to believe, this is evidence, and they will cling to anybody putting out positive reinforcement that this is evidence. People really lean into that. That's just the phenomena. All right. No, I think I've had enough of this one. Let's see. This is the last one we're going to cover here. I'm doing it Gina style. Yeah, where we zoom in on it. Cause the bokeh effect. Yeah. That's what happens to a point of light when it's not focused correctly. All right. Well, goodness gracious. That was... Oh. Now I'm all blurry. That was a little bit of getting weird with it, except for... We didn't have a specific channel. We had a whole lot of people to cover. But I think if I had to pick a specific channel that I was going to tag in this, it would probably be the Portal of Orbs Thrill Seeker page. So I'm going... Oh, their music is always too loud. I'm going to go show you all their page real quick. So that you know what I'm talking about. So this is the Portal of Orbs. Portal of Orbs would be more thrilling to me, I think. The Portal of Orbs Thrill Seekers. More recently they've been doing more long form content stuff, but it's still just him laying around his little cabin or whatever with alleged orbs. Oh, excuse me. Oh, with alleged orbs floating around him. But early on, it was just, and he's only been doing it for like 3 months. That's why I was like, yeah, this channel is definitely one that I want to pick up, because it covers like 2025, and they actually have a playlist that was just this channel. But once I started watching it, I realized it was a lot of the same reused images, or at least the same camera angles and stuff over and over again. I like a little more variety. But if you're interested, that's the channel, the Portal of Orbs Thrill Seekers. But what do you think? What do you guys think? Are orbs ghosts? Are they angels? Are they aliens? Or perhaps are they dust, insects, or water droplets in the air? You tell me in the comments down below. I want to hear your opinions on this. And please remember to be kind and take care, and we will see you next time.